This curious observation saw bad postures and back pain complaints from respondents that were interviewed. Spinal development problems abound from the children's gaits and from their postures. So this is a health hazard. And so we have just a few tips for parents and school children to take into consideration as they prepare for the new school calendar year. We're just about a week or 1.5 weeks into the calendar year. So you want to take all of these. Should be ideally no heavier than 10% of a student's weight when packed.
This is simply explained. If your child is weighing 50 kg, 50 kilogram, your bag, the bag the child is carrying, the school bag the child is carrying, backpack is a English or Igbo name. The school bag, which we all understand the child is carrying, shouldn't be more than 5 kilogram. Now, for those in the nursery, the playgroup, and the primary school, the school has a way of retaining their textbooks.
Yeah.
So they only go home with notebooks for homework and the rest of it.
Assignments.
But in the secondary school, the school does not retain the textbooks. And if you lock it in your locker, the bad boys will come and break the locker
and steal.
take the books. So you see the awards carrying all these books. The good thing about secondary school is that there's a timetable for every day.
Exactly.
So the child should take just the one needed for that day, whether you want to take the workbook and the textbook and the notebook. But we know you can't have more than 5 or 6
subjects per day.
So you don't need to carry the whole 13 subjects and the whole 13 books, textbooks and workbook to school. So take the one that are very, very important. Moreover, it's not even all textbooks we take to school. Like the maths and English, of course, that is necessary. Then some of the new, you don't read textbook while the teacher is teaching.
Exactly.
For maths, you need the textbook to work the assignment. English, you need the textbook. But for biology, chemistry, and the rest of them, you don't need to carry a Babio or Guchelong or the rest of
them. They
don't
even use those ones anymore.
Yeah, they still use a Babio.
Okay.
I saw my daughter's
really list of books. Okay, maybe a revised edition.
Yes, a revised edition.
Okay,
Modern biology, and you don't need to carry all those books. They are supposed to be reference book for the house.
Interesting. So let's see the next one. Make sure the backpack, the school bag, is sturdy and appropriately sized, not wider than the student's chest.
Yes, you don't carry a big traveling bag as a school bag. Do you understand? You carry a bag that would fit into the shoulders, should be broader than the bag, and the bag should not, the strap should not be too long that is dangling down the student's buttocks. That adds more weight and some form of curvature of the spine.
Indeed. You've just helped us with number 5, but let me do 3 and 4 together. Choose a school bag with broad padded shoulder straps and use both shoulder straps when carrying the bag. Never sling the bag over just one shoulder.
Yes. When we say broad padded shoulder, we are not talking of this bag during our time they call forward, that just has a rope. No, we don't want that kind of bag. Those are just sports bag for sportsmen to carry little things. Now for school bag, you need a proper school bag that has the strap is wide and broad so that it doesn't impinge on the shoulder girdle, and you don't put a lot of stress. It's a bit wider, and it shouldn't be narrow, and then the length should be appropriate. That when the child straps it should be above the buttocks. Don't buy a bag that is you see a GSS one child carrying
the bag is bigger than the child
SS3 bag, and you're thinking the child is going to use it for 6 years. No, most school bags don't expire more than 1 session.
Indeed.
Or maximum 2 sessions. So buy what is appropriate for the child.
Very important. Buy age appropriate bags for your children. And then when the straps are shortened to this level, the school bag should lie flat on the child's back. I believe you've already said that.
And at no time should the bag be carried using one shoulder. That makes the child scale downwards to that side. That could give a scoliosis over time. So it's always good to put it both shoulders, so that it sits properly on the back.
Indeed. And then finally, place all heavy items at the base of the pack, close to the spine for a better distribution of the weight.
Yes, this is just very simple. If you have a sports car and you're running, a sports car can run with a maximum speed of 100 and still turn without somersaulting. But if you had a truck, a 911 truck, or the popular Molue, and you decide to put a heavy load on top, and you ask the truck to run and turn, it was going to somersault.
Yeah.
That's just what we're saying. That the load should be below. That's the bottom is closer to the pelvis of the child. That's the center of gravity. So there's enough stability than when you put books on that, then you put heavy load on top. So the load is now at the level of the shoulder, chest. It gives more upper chest pain, upper back pain, mid back pain. So it should go as low as if it's sitting on the buttocks. That's the center of gravity, which is the second vertebral level.
Indeed. Wow. Very, very important point here. Thank you so much. This has come to you from courtesy the Time Out with Dr. Bone Show Community Report Unit. Many thanks to them. Don't forget all of these tips that Doctor has explained very, very painstakingly to us this evening. Let's be particular about the bone health, especially the spinal cord health of our children. Remember, as we say on this show, let's live to heal.
It is the power of happiness.
Don't forget that the numbers you can call us on 0906000 3352 08061527292. We'll be back after this break to talk about how to improve your child's posture. Stay with us. We'll be right back.